Hello, people. This is good. This is good. Even before I arrived, like seriously, I already had. This is good. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. It's nice, like having you guys in today's edition. In case you're new here, this is Princess Anu-TV, and we talk about vision, motivation, and adventure. And if you've not subscribed to me, if you ever click on the subscribe button and click on the bell so that whenever I post any video, you'll be able to see it. In today's live stream, guys, we are going to be talking about a lot of things. And the beauty of live streams is that we get to interact. And today is Sunday Chit Chat, so we are going to be like interacting with each other. You're going to be telling me what you've been through. This period, like when last did we have a live stream? I'm trying to remember. But anyways, now guys, I have said it. I've made a resolution with myself that every Sunday for the Sunday Chit Chats, we are going to be having live streams, not just a regular video. So every other day is just going to be a regular video, but for Sundays, we are going to be having live streams. So make sure you always remember that Sunday by 5 p.m. we have live streams. Hi, Abayami, welcome. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. I would like to know if you can hear me. Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Obviously, I know you can see me, but I want to be sure you can hear me. I want to be sure that my mic is working very, very fine before we go like deep into the discussion. Because some people ask questions, so I kind of like wrote some of them down so that we will touch them just as we go along in today's live stream. Like somebody asked the question, let me just talk about some of the questions, or let me start so that those that join us, they will be able to like grab from where we stopped. So Gogota, Yomi Awe, welcome. It's been a while. It's been a while, guys. Okay, Gorota, she asked me a question on Instagram, and that's true. If you're not following me, do well to follow the Instagram page. And also you can send your questions to my email. I'm always there like answering you guys questions. Trust me, I'm not going to just leave it like just in Nigerian, like just leave it. No, I'm going to answer it, and I'll answer it on time. And so Gorota, she said, if you rewrite science and maths, will they accept you in when you apply? That's to a flight school. And what I see is that maybe this person is probably she's an art student. I really don't know. But let me assume if it's an art student that maybe wants to go back to write physics, and maybe if you didn't do physics, maybe geography, and you want to add up maybe physics and geography, I don't think it's a bad idea. Definitely they are going to accept you once. But something you need to consider is how many sittings are you doing? There are schools that, even university applications, they tell you that a minimum of 2 sittings. So I can't remember if when I was applying to flight school, they actually talked about the minimum of sittings, but I think generally they always say a minimum of 2 sittings. And I don't know if it's combining results, because that's another thing, because you know that people combine results, like maybe you write WAEC and probably you did not pass maths in this particular result, then you go write another one, but you passed maths here but you didn't pass English, so you now combine, you're using the maths of this particular result and joining it to the ones that you passed in this other one. So people combine results, and I think that's why they also say a minimum of 2 sittings. That's you've written the first time, probably you failed a particular subject, then now you're writing it the second time. Let it be that you're just combining those 2 results. Like you can't combine, I think you basically can't combine like 3 you can't combine like 3 courses, 3 results together. It has to be 2, and it has to be 2 sittings. Most universities, I can't remember for my own case if I actually applied with as in if I saw that column where they have is it 2 sittings or 3 sittings, but I know that generally they always ask for minimum of 2 sittings. F Engine Tapico, how far? How have you guys been? You guys should gist me. What's up? What has been happening in your area? I like to know. Okay, so if you rewrite science or maths, they will accept you, but just make sure you have a minimum of 2 sittings, just in case there's that clause, because like I said, I can't remember, but in case there's that clause, so that you will not have like any issues, just to be on the safe side. Anyways, now let's go over like the second question that she asked is, if you have a CPL or a PPL, where can you work? Okay, how where am I going to start to answer this question? Intense COVID case. Wow, are you serious? In your own area? I'd like to know, is it like in your own region? What country are you currently that you guys are facing this? Actually, I've been hearing that countries like, I think, is it Spain or so, like they're having more cases. Even Vietnam, I think Vietnam did not have any case before, but now I'm hearing that they've gotten their first death. Okay, Tux and Kaikos. Okay, okay, don't worry. Oh, the truth is that COVID-19 for now cannot like be eradicated, like just taken away, but we can curb it in a lot of things. Like we can do our own part, like just like the WHO has said, use your nose mask, wash your hands, social distancing and all that. So I think it has come, and we just have to find a way to just live with it and move on, because I feel that's what matters. Find a way, live with it and move on, and life will be good for all of us. Oh, that's what I feel. Life will be good for all of us, because now economies, people are not shutting down their economies again, because like this thing has eaten into the economy. Businesses are going down, like investment that people had, they are going down, and so people have to look for ways in order to like awaken what is going on. And like seriously guys, it's not easy, but it's something I think we have to live with for now, and living with it for now means a lot. Like it really means a lot, but we'll all survive, and trust me, I'm going to see you when the COVID-19 is over. Amen. And that reminds me, guys, happy new month. Like, how did I forget this? Happy new month. Welcome to a beautiful month. So let's move over. Okay, where can you work with your CPL or PPL? Okay, Gorota, we've talked about some of these things before, but let me assume that you skipped some of the videos, and so you don't know where we talked about it, but I'm going to be touching this a little. Like for your PPL, you have limited opportunities with your PPL, because you are not, by law, you are not supposed to be paid to work. Like you can't be paid commercially. For you to fly somebody commercially, you're not supposed to be paid. So concerning the PPL license, you have little or nothing to do, like except to do maybe firefighting is still fine, maybe crop dusting is still good. There are some other things, but just around the corner. They are not like major, but there are things you can do actually with your PPL. But apart from that, there's not much you can do, because legally you're not supposed to be paid. So let's go over to CPL. CPL, you can work everywhere and anywhere. Okay, alright, true. It's a gradual recovery. Can't wait for us to meet. Yeah. You guys are going to be seeing me by God's grace very soon. Let's pray. Let's all pray that the COVID-19 disappears. Anyways, whether it disappears or not, life moves on. We'll all move on. So, I was talking about the CPL before you guys distracted me a little. Okay, the CPL. You can work as a cargo pilot. You can work as an airline pilot, which is either passenger or still cargo. You can work charter flights. You can work now privately, just the way a private pilot license holder can work. Even more, you can do all that. The thing about a CPL license is that it gives you an opportunity to be paid for what you're doing. But a PPL does not give you that opportunity to be paid for what you're doing. I don't know if you get me. I know you get me anyways. You just have to get me. So that's the difference. That's where the line is. It's CNE. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Welcome to the channel. Nice having you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Josh, welcome. Guys, gist me what has been happening. By the way, before you guys came, I'm trying to answer some questions that people have asked during the period that we were not having live stream. Some people sent me some emails and Instagram messages, and so that's what I'm dealing with now. So if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you're not sure about Nigerian aviation, flight school and all that, you can leave them in the comment section. Just as I'm treating these ones, I can also do all to answer those questions. Schoolwork has been happening. Wow, are you serious? For now, I think people in the US are flying, because I have a friend, she said currently they are flying and they are really doing great. South Africa, obviously, is belong, they started flying. Nigeria aviation, like I'm going to say the flight schools has not yet resumed, but people are having like online classes, so I think it's a progress. But for me, I've not been having any online class, so obviously you can't fly online. You can't fly online. Maybe you can do simulator work anyways and read materials, understand the way the whole instrument goes and all that, but you can't fly anything online. So for now, I've not been doing anything online, so I'm happy for you guys that are actually doing a lot of things. Like, it's very, very nice, and I think you should take advantage of that opportunity. Whether you're working or schooling from home, take advantage of it, because not everybody has the opportunity. There are people that are praying at this time to come back, either come back to like finish school, or they are even wishing that, oh God, I wish I wish probably I was also maybe doing an online something, or you know, that kind of a thing. There are people that want to be in your position. So I think even if you might not be physically in school doing the work and all that, I think you should take advantage of the fact that you are also schooling from home, or even the physical like schooling. So let's move over. The next question. Now, I want to talk about, in case you've not yet gotten to flight school, this one is different. It's not like a question thing, but it's something I feel you guys should know. If you finish flight school, I know some people that also watch my videos that finished flight school, or you're planning to enter flight school, and you're like someone that sent me an email, I think early this week or late last week, sorry, around maybe Thursday, Friday or so. He said he's still in 100 level at this time, but he's planning to come to NCAT. Now, there's something I want you guys to note. If you are still maybe in primary school, or you're still in secondary school, and you're thinking of, okay, the moment I'm done with secondary school, I'm going to be coming to NCAT, the best thing you can do at this time is to put your plans on ground. A lot of persons wait till they actually finish before they till they finish secondary school before they now think of, okay, what am I going to be doing now? And at that time, you don't have the luxury of time to plan. You don't have the luxury of time to decide on what you want to do. Either your parents are saying, you have to go to university, you have to do this, you have to do that, or life on its own is pushing you to somewhere else. So it's just like somebody that doesn't have a plan for where to go. Life has a way of directing you to where, in code, life wants you to go. And so you see people that say, oh, I wanted to study this course, but all of a sudden I found myself here. It's life. I don't know. I trust that you're understanding what I'm saying. So the best thing you can do, if you are at that phase now, that you are probably in secondary school, or you are in primary school, and you're considering coming to flight school, what you can do at this time is to start talking to your parents about it. It's going to take you, let's say you're in, it's like someone that says he's in 100 level. Now you have 4 years to be able to talk to them and, in quote, convince them, if they are not yet convinced about your plans or your ambition. Now, you're in 100 level, you use 100 level to convince them, 200 level to convince them, 300 level, 400 level. In that 4 years, you would have given them time to assimilate and think about what you want to do. When I mean think about what you want to do, I mean like you're giving them the opportunity to be able to consider, should we take the step of taking our child or allowing our child to do flying? Do we have the resources to be able to sponsor this? If peradventure we don't have the resources, is it possible that we can go into loan, or we can do like take money, maybe borrow money from our cooperative or something? Because Obviously, a lot of parents do cooperative, which is one of the ways they used to do like big projects and all that. A lot of people too, they have um, assets, and so they can take loan. I'm going to talk about the taking of loan and all that, if it's a good idea or not. I'm going to talk about it in another video later. But you are going to be giving your parents or your guardians or the people that are sponsoring you, you're going to be giving them enough time, luxury of time to like plan. You're going to be giving them luxury of time to think about it, to say, okay, this step that our son or our daughter or our child or our stepson, whatever it may be, this step that she wants to take or he wants to take, can we do it? And so you have 4 years. Or like if you're in primary school, you still have like how many years now? If you're in primary school, you still have roughly maybe 6 years to like convince them. If you're in secondary school, or if you're even in university, you have like 4 years, because either at least 4 years, because the shortest course you can do in university is like 4 years. At least I know in Nigeria, 4 years. Then others maybe 5 years, 6 years, and all. So you have that luxury of time to convince them. You don't want to wait till you are done. Then you now come and start speaking grammar, and they're like, where did this come from? I trust you're getting me. Because when you come at that time, it's going to look like, okay, maybe you just saw somebody and you just like the person, and so you decided that you should just jump into aviation, and it's expensive, so they need time to think. Bobby Patrick, welcome. Do you fly with your iPad? I actually fly with my iPhone, not my iPad, because I have my Garmin app in my iPhone, though my subscription has expired as of now. Yeah, we are on holiday, but I actually fly with my iPhone because there's this Garmin app. I think every student pilot should have it. Every student pilot has it, at least to a large extent, whether you're using the Android version or you're using the iOS, whatever. Garmin is a very, very good app, and that Garmin app, you can use it to fly anywhere and you will be on track. Like, let me assume I want to go from now, let's say I want to go from Lagos to Kaduna, or I want to go from Lagos to like Abuja. I just have to put it Lagos to Abuja, and it gives me the track right from ground. It's going to like draw the track for you. So the moment you take off, you are going to see the exact heading. You are going to see the exact, you're going to see the wind, because it's going to be showing you the wind that is actually disturbing you at that time. You're going to see how many minutes, that's your estimated time of arrival, and what else will you see? In fact, it shows you everything. You're going to see the control towers on your route to from Lagos to Abuja. You're going to see the frequencies for all those control towers. So you basically have them. Once you can input the right things, you can use your iPhone to like, or your iPad. But most especially, the reason why it's very important to use an iPad is because it's a large screen, and so you can like see everything at once. You don't have to like think about it and say, okay, where's that thing? Because you know the iPhone is small. Even if you're using like a large screen, maybe iPhone X or 11 Pro or whatever, like the screen is not as large as as the iPad, so you need it. You need it seriously. Most parents are discouraged about flight school because of the cost. Exactly. Thank you very much for that. They are discouraged because of the cost, and so you need to give them time to process it emotionally. Yeah, emotionally. If there's a way we can break down the cost for them to understand, it will really be nice. Okay, I think we also need to do a video, but that will be very, very comprehensive. Like, it's something that I'm going to sit down with a pen and paper and take my time to do that video, because yes, I agree with you on that. If our parents can understand that it's not just flight school they are paying for, because seriously, some of us, we in quotes try to deceive our parents. I'm not, what I should not use the word deceive, because we are trying to lure them to helping us out with our dreams and ambitions, and so we want to kind of like come up with, mommy, please. Okay, let me tell you guys what I did, or what I had in mind. It was not like I was lying over anything or what, but let me give you guys my own story. Welcome. I can see more persons are joining. If you're new here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, subscribe. Now guys, let me tell you my own story. When I applied, I put private pilot pilot license, because when I checked the amount, it was ranging for about 3 million, around that range. I think it was 3 million or 2.5 million. I can't remember. But it's around that range, 2.5 or 3 million. So I had it in mind that, okay, at least if I talk to my parents, they should be able to pay, maybe God will give them the grace, that kind of thing, to be able to pay the 3 million if I come up and say it's 3 million. But I saw on the net that having a commercial pilot license should be ranging, when I saw it at that time, it was ranging around, I think 7 million or so. Yeah, is it almost like 8 million? But later, when they now maybe gave us letters and all that, it was looking like, oh my god, this is almost 9 million, you get. So I was thinking about it. I said, no, the best thing I can do for myself and to like encourage my parents about this thing is to first tell them I want to do PPL, and that's like paying the 3 million to do PPL. And so I got to school, I like evaluation exam period, and so I met with my instructor. He's currently my instructor, but then he was not my instructor. He was just like somebody that coordinated the exams and everything for us. Like, I didn't know him as my instructor, but he was a flight instructor. And so after church, I think it was during church service, because I attended the aviation Christian fellowship when I came for evaluation. So that was where I got to like know one or two persons even in the school before I like came as a student. So I had attended the fellowship, and so after church he was asking us, because I was not the only one that came, he was asking me and my other friends that we came for the exams together. He was asking us that, okay, how far, how is it going and everything. And after we finished talking, I was like, okay sir, I plan to do the PPL since it's 3 million naira, and that's what I feel that I would be able to afford for now. So I plan to do the PPL, then maybe leave, maybe join the Air Force or join something and all. So he said something. He was like, doing the PPL is just like going to school and stopping at SS1. You get, you go to a secondary school and you do your junior work and you stop at SS1 and you say you've graduated. So it's like, you know, if you're supposed to finish secondary school, you are supposed to like finish SS3, which is, at that point you're going to write your senior secondary school certificate exam. That's the SSCE, or you're going to write the WAEC exam. And so when you write that, you're going to have your WAEC results, that if you're going to go to university, you're not going to have any issues. You would just like go into the university. So now stopping at SS1, I had to think about it again and say, this is what he's saying, that doing your PPL is like stopping at SS1. What does he actually mean by this? And so when I thought about it, I said, okay, what is the best option I have at this time? That was what I thought about. So when I came back home, I only told my parents that I want to do a PPL and this and that, but look at what they are saying concerning this. And because, you know, for me, it was looking like a soft landing at that time. You know, telling somebody to pay maybe almost like 9 million or 10 million compared to like 3 million. 3 million was still looking friendly, you know, along the line. And that's the thing. Sometimes we have to like break it down. But the reason why I'm saying this and telling you stories is that sometimes if you don't break this thing down for your guidance or your parents to understand, you might be complicating the issue. Imagine you just walk up and say, Daddy, I'm going to be needing, for my aviation career, I'm going to be needing 25 million. It's like, 25 million? Like, should I cough that out? You know, it's quite a little bit difficult, or it's quite like hard, or I don't know how to put it. It's not something that you can quickly like process, especially if the person has other things to do. And in fact, even if the person doesn't have other things to do, like you bombing up to say you need 25 million, it's something that they need time to think. So the best thing is to always break it down for your parents, break it down for your guidance, let them understand this money we are paying is for what, and don't lie. See, the moment you start lying concerning anything, you will have no choice than to continue lying. For everything you want to do, you lie again, and it's not going to be good for you. Because when it's now time for, like, they say, no matter how far light travels, when the truth comes, it always catches up. So it's best for you to say, okay, Daddy, we are going to be needing maybe like 3 million for the PPL, and we are going to be needing like 5 million for the CPL. And after the CPL, I'm also going to be doing a rating. if the company doesn't sponsor me, I'm going to be doing a rating and it might cost me like 5 million or 7 million. And so they have an understanding that, okay, after this stage, we still have money to spend. We still need to gather money to be able to spend to put this person on ground, like to put this person's feet like standing in the aviation industry. So if you only tell them that, okay, probably they need like 5 million to sponsor you and you now get in and you're stranded, they will prefer to establish they will prefer to establish you for the half of the money. Exactly. You know, the thing is, you just need to be on the, I'm going to say, the right path with these people, because you need to know how to pass informations, and if possible, look for somebody that has also gone ahead and maybe give them their Instagram handle or their email and say, okay, please ask this person, let this person be the one to like explain to you how this whole thing is going. If you very much come for the evaluation exams, look for an instructor. Sir, please, can I have your number? I did it too. See, there are some things that people don't know work, and that's why I talked about having healthy connections in the last video. If you've not watched that video, go and watch it. Having healthy connections is very important. When I came for evaluation, I collected instructor's number to be able to find out, oh sir, when are we resuming? How is this thing? You know, asking questions is not bad. People that ask questions, they don't miss the road. Trust me, people that ask questions, they don't miss the road. It's people that feel that they know it all. Oh, they know it all. And if you feel that you know it all, life will show you that you don't know it all. So the best thing you can do, collect a number and give to your parents and say, okay, please, you can call this person to confirm how much we're going to be needing. Call this person to confirm, okay, after this stage, what and what is next. It's going to save you quite a lot. Seriously, it's going to save you a lot. Now, let me talk about job requirements too, or job finding. I just want to talk a little about this because, you know, lately I was, like I said in the last video anyways, I've been like going online, like checking out, like, okay, this job of a thing, how far? Okay, I know I'm not done, but you know, just check around and all that. And I think I have an advice generally for my colleagues that are watching me, because I always like it when they watch me. I know they are watching me, and also friends like that I have finished aviation. One of the advices I have for you is that instead of waiting till you're done to actually find out what these companies need, it's best during the course of our training, because we are all in this together. During the course of our training, it's just best to know what the companies want. It's just like if you're looking for a job, if you have all the requirements and the job comes and meets you, you know that you're super ready. But imagine if peradventure a particular company, let's use Emirates for example, or let's use Qatar for example, and they are saying that, okay, they need pilots with a degree, they need pilots that have MCC, they need pilots that have multi-engine IR is constant. Let's say they need MCC, let's say they need what other one is usually different? JOC, MCC, JOC, and they need the normal, and they also need a degree. And now you just feel, oh, you're out of school, you have your CPL, IR, MER, and you're like, okay, going to apply for the job. And you know, get there and got to discover that, oh, they even need somebody with JOC and MCC. You are going to look like, oh God, why did I even waste my effort? But if you already researched about it to know that, okay, this company that I want to go into, these are the kind of requirements that they want. They need MCC, they need JOC. Even before you go to apply, you're going to have these things already. So that before you even go and say, okay, you're wasting your time sending your CV, you know that to an extent you are qualified. Then whatever happens else, like maybe you go for the exams and probably you did very well and you're waiting for the call, you know that, okay, we are going to leave this other one to prayer and to nature and trust God that, okay, this thing is going to favor. But I think waiting is just, I just stumbled on this and I felt like it will really, really help you, seriously. Instead of all of us, because we are all in this, yeah, instead of all of us like waiting till we are done with flying, you know, the whole thing, finish our IR, MER, like, I can't wait. No, but seriously, guys, I can't wait to get to that phase where I'm saying, oh my God, I'm done. So instead of all of us like waiting till we get to that phase, it's best that we go and look for the requirements that the companies we want to join are looking for. If we equip ourselves with all these requirements, it's going to be easy. Like, it's going to be really easy for a lot of us. We know that, yeah, there are a lot of things attached. You say, you need to know somebody. Okay, what else do you have? What else can you contribute to the company and all that? But at least, let's go ahead. Let's find out about this company. Check out on LinkedIn for people that are in these companies. Like, how do they relate? Try to connect with them on Instagram. Like, I'm just giving you some of my tips. Trust me. You should be paying for this. Anyways, guys, this is all I have for you for today. I just thought, oh my god, on Sundays I can't be missing like staying without talking to you guys on the Sunday chit chat. And so we are going to be having live streams every single Sunday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. So if in case you're in Europe, in case you're in the US, in case you're in China, India, wherever, just know that 5 p.m. Nigerian time, we are going to be having live streams, Sunday chit chat. So hope you enjoyed today's Sunday chit chat. Do well to take the advices that I've given you in this video seriously, because I know it's going to help you. Toyole Olusa, welcome. You're super late for the live stream. Like, you're more than like 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. But anyways, it's still wonderful like having you here. If you've not subscribed, subscribe and click on the bell so that whenever I post any video, you'll be able to. Till I come your way next time, probably tomorrow, probably, yeah. Till I come your way next time. Keep watching Princess Anu TV, guys. Bye. Thank you, guys.